There's one binary option strategy that beats all of the other turbo strategies in the world. And this is the strategy that I've been using since 2021. And I've been teaching this strategy all the time or every time I can in order to help you out to make more money. So in this specific video, I want to share with you my best 1 minute strategy. And this strategy literally today made me $5,132. And I'm going to teach you exactly how I did it. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel. Today I'm going to teach you my best 1 minute strategy for pocket option. But hey, if you're new to my channel and you're into binary, forex, crypto, or any type of making money online, this channel is for you. Hit that subscribe button below and let's begin. So the first thing that I want to mention in this specific video is what's the best broker for this specific strategy and pretty much for any other strategy out there in the world. And it's actually this one right here called Pocket Option. Pocket Option is a binary options broker that I've been using since 2018. Always working like a charm. This is the broker that I'm going to teach you the strategy with, but you can apply it to basically any broker you want to. But if you want to be on the safe side, I highly recommend you to use the exact same broker I'm using. I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video. They do offer a free demo account and it's available worldwide. So go ahead and check it out right now. Now, I want to start this video by sharing with you the live trades that I placed today. It's been a while since I have actually recorded live trades, but I want to share with you how I was able to make the 5 grand 100% live. And I'm going to teach you like then with the entries exactly how I did it. Let's go ahead and do that. So now that you've actually seen those live trades and you like have a quite understanding of what is it that they actually do or how they work, well, let me go ahead and go through these live trades and explain to you pretty much how this strategy works. Well, right now I'm just gonna pause this light trades video and I wanna share exactly how it works. It's actually very simple. It's beginners friendly. You need two things. One, the time frame, and two, the indicators. That's it. The time frame of the candlestick is 30 seconds and the expiration time is 1 minute. As a matter of fact, I do have a full 1 hour video where I actually give you this training of this specific strategy. Highly recommend you to go and check it out after you watching this video, because in there I actually go way deeper. But just to give you an overall idea, or if you already watched that video, well, pretty much it's 30-second candlesticks and 1 minute trades. Then once you do that, you add two indicators. One is the RSI, as you can see right here, with the period of 14 and the levels are 70 and 30. And you also add the stochastic oscillator with the periods 14, 3, and 3. The levels are 80 and 20. So basically the way it works is once the RSI, which is the main indicator here, reaches the 70 level, then you enter a put position for 1 minute. Now you use this stochastic oscillator in order to understand whether the position is still good to enter yes or no. So the way it works is that once you actually see, in this example that you're looking at right here, if you notice the RSI is reaching the level and the stochastic is in a position that it can cross going down, which basically means that the price is going to be pushed down like it did right here on these candlesticks right here. If the RSI is reached, but the stochastic oscillator is either thin or already crossed down, so it's more likely that it's going to cross up, then we don't enter the trade, because otherwise we will be entering against the actual movement of the candlestick. This is another example. As you can see, it reached the 30 RSI, so then we enter a call position, as you can see right here. Now, the video of the light trades, as you can see, pretty much I entered many positions at once. Now I lowered my trading amount for each trade, because I could be trading with $1,000 a trade, but I lowered to $200 so that I can enter many times in the same setup. Okay, now I don't recommend you to enter many times, especially if you have a small account or if you can't afford to lose that much money. Now, this account that you see at $40,000, I had it at $15,000 last week. That means that I've been able to make $25,000 during the last week and today, Monday, that I'm recording this video. So I can't afford to actually lose 10 grand, for instance, or 15 grand. But if you can't afford to lose that, then I recommend you to lower your trading amount to 1% and then enter maximum 5 trades per trade, meaning that each setup you're gonna be risking 5% off every single trade. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, another thing that I want to mention in this video is what are the best times to actually trade with this specific strategy. And for those of you who don't know, I usually trade New York session, which is around 6 a.m. when the market starts to move and so on. I personally trade at 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is my local time, and pretty much is when I'm ready to start trading, because I usually wake up around 6:30 a.m. So by the time that it's 7:30, I'm already ready, I'm already awake, so then I can go ahead and start trading. But if you're not able to trade at that specific moment based on your schedule, I highly recommend you to trade within 6 a.m. Central Standard Time to around 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, which in terms of GMT, we could be talking about what, 12 GMT to around, I'm not 100, 17 GMT, something like that. Okay, just try to do the conversion on Google. Just type in GMT to whatever time you have, Central Time, Eastern Time, or whatever. But 6 a.m. Central Standard Time all the way to 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's what I recommend you to do. I actually have another trading session at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is with the private people in my live trading sessions. We're gonna talk about it in just a little bit, but the markets are very slow at that specific moment, guaranteed. It's super slow. And the problem with that is that you're not gonna find that many entries, and when you do, it's not gonna have these big jumps or big drops like it happens usually with the markets. And so the problem is that you might lose a trade by 1 pip, 2 pips, or something like that in the last second, and so on. It happens in the BLW signals group, so you have to be a little bit more patient. Now, the other option that you have, if by any chance at the time that you're trading, because because of where you live, your time zone, and so on, you don't have these markets, the real markets I'm talking about, then you could trade OTC. But the problem with OTC is that I don't recommend you to stay too long trading OTC. What I mean is that place 1 or 2 positions and then boom, get out of the market. If you already made your profits, run away. Why? Because OTC is not the real market itself. And so you're risking that, I don't know, you might not be looking at the real markets, where you're not going to be looking at the real markets, but they might behave differently and you might end up losing money. I'm not saying don't trade OTC at all. All I'm saying is with the real market, you can spend 1 hour trading and that's okay. But with OTC, you better just straight quick and then get out. Now, with this strategy, you're not supposed to be over trading. I mean, 1 to 3 setups a day is good enough and you run away with your profits. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, there are some occasions when the RSI continues to be broken. Okay, it happens all the time. Let me try to find one that it looks like it. There you go. Take a look at this little thing right here that happens. So this was the entry point, although I wouldn't have entered here because it already crossed down. But let's say that you enter right here and then you won this position, but then you saw another opportunity and you entered, you lost. You enter again, you lost. You enter again and you lost. My biggest recommendation is, for instance, if you enter right here and you won this position, but you realize that the stochastic is too thin, don't enter there. It's a 50-50 chance that you're gonna win the trade. It's gambling. And so what I recommend you to do is pretty much enter only when the stochastic line is slightly far away from the orange line. For instance, here, it's quite far away from the orange line. Here, it's quite far away from the orange line, and as you can see, it's a winner. So if you actually continue to trade when the line is thin, then you're gonna lose money. For instance, here, this probably would have been a bad entry. Why? Because take a look at the stochastic. Right here is different. Even though it didn't reach the 70 RSI, the stochastic still looks decent. And even it was like a very little win. But if the stochastic is not looking far away from each other, you're not supposed to enter. Take a look at this trade right here. Stochastic is far away from each other and the 30 RSI is being reached. So if you enter here or even here, you have winner trades. Keep that in mind. And unfortunately, if you don't trade at the times that I mentioned, that's exactly what ends up happening. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of thin lines within stochastic oscillator, and that is what you should stay away from. So hopefully that is making sense. Now, before I actually finish with this video, I did mention that I have a signals group, which basically is a trading room that I have with people in my private community. Now, here is the actual website. Go and link in the description, BLWBinaryMasterApp.com. And by the way, you can use the promo code MONEY and you'll get a 30% off on your first payment. But basically, once you join, you're gonna get access to this group that you see right here, where I actually send my trades. So I announce every day, 7:15, I announce 15 minutes, 7:30, like very on time, I say, let's go. So I start analyzing, I send my trades, Euro CAD, put coming, and I actually send the setup itself. This is the actual setup. You can see it, but the RSI is being reached, so you're good to go. I lost it, but then I actually ended up winning the position. You actually saw these live trades before. Then we see another one, GBP, AUD, CAD coming, and then some in the monies, me in the money, some people out of the money, you know, depending on the entries. Then we have another one right here. This one I said not applicable because it didn't reach the level. Then another trade right here, people sending the results, me sending my results. So this is exactly what happens. And then I have another session at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time doing exactly the same. Why? Because I know some people are available at 7:30 and some people are available at 1 p.m. So I actually have the availability to actually, you know, share my trades on both of these sessions. I try to be more conservative at 1 p.m., but I actually just did it for those of you who I know you can't trade at 7:30. So now we cover 2 sessions and you're way more than invited to actually join. My link is in the description of this video. Like I said, if you use the promo code MONEY, you'll get a 30% off. It's only $29.99 actually for the first month. If you go for 6 months, it's $149, and for 1 year, it's $299. And honestly, I mean, you can recover that money pretty quickly, depending on how much you're trading and so on. As a matter of fact, I did ask them like, hey, can you actually share your results? And these are the results that they actually ended up sharing. If you can see this person right here trading with $3 pretty much for it to stop. And a previous day, I actually asked them also to send some results, and they actually did, and everything went really, really good. Take a look at the results from people trading with different numbers and so on. Take a look. In the end, the important thing here is that you're joining a community, and in that community, you can make money along with me. So the invitation is right there, blwbinarymasterapp.com. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video, and if you did, go ahead and smash the like button to support this channel as usual, and share it with the people that you might think they might be interested on day trading in general, and maybe they can get some help as well. Thank you for watching this video. Stay subscribed for more. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.